channel once again. In case you're here for the first time, I am your host, Grace RSM, and this channel here is all about that diaspora life. So if you haven't subscribed, do so and hit that notification button, and you will be finding out about all things diaspora. Now I'm talking about lifestyle, trends and events, and as you can see, a bit of travel as well, a bit of holiday and travel. So last time we went to Cyprus and I did a tour there, and I told you about how much it actually costs to stay there for a few days or just overnight. And this time round we are in this spectacular and beautiful island of Malta. We're going to be touring a few of its beautiful islands, including Gozo, Comino and whatever else is there to see. Now as you can see, there's a lot of holiday resorts, there's a lot of restaurants and hotels, and we're staying specifically in this one, Seaview Hotel. I will be showing you what the rooms look like, and I will also be telling you by the end of the tour the budget for it, like how much you're looking to spend out here for accommodation and for your day-to-day expenses. So I'm going to be showing you first where we're going to be staying. So this is the view from the top of our hotel, which is like 10th floor. And as you can see, this is the most beautiful feature I've come across. It's like this amazing infinity pool. Mimi na ushamba yangu nasikiaga tu infinity pool. So thank God my dreams are valid. Amefanya niujione moja leo. So this is the rooftop of our hotel, and there's a rooftop pool, and then there's one downstairs like an indoor pool. So then from there you can see how beautiful that opens up into the ocean. That's like the rooftop, and you're just overlooking the sea. There you are. So obviously you're not gonna come all the way up here and not try one of their cocktails. This one is called Asawa Midori. I have no idea what's in it. It just looks weird and green, and it has some melon liquor. That's all I know. It has Sprite as well, and it's good. It's actually alright. So yeah, Sawa Midori. As you come in, I thought I'd take it from up here so you can actually understand. So this is Seaview Hotel where we'll be staying, and this is what it looks like downstairs at the lobby as you come in. And then this is the first floor. This is where we will be having our breakfast while we're here, and I will just head off to the lift and show you to our rooms. So this is what the room looks like. As you walk in, you've got your mirror on the left. Here on the right you've got your bathroom and toilet, really clean. You've got your shower cubicle there. I don't know if you can see the whole thing. And then you've got the toilet there. You've got your little sink there, your towels and your half-length mirror there. And as you go out, you've got your another full-length mirror there. And then here's what the bedroom looks like. It's a big spacious room. You've got your telly there, and voila, there you go. You've got your king size bed there. You've got a phone beside it. You've got places where you can store your clothes, and just the usual amenities. Obviously we've already been in the room, so it kind of looks a bit all over the place, but yeah, that's what it offers. And then we picked a room that overlooks the balcony, whose balcony overlooks the sea. You kind of have to pay a bit extra for that. So coming out here, you've got the sea out there, and you've got your balcony here. You can bring your chairs from the room out here, and the rest of it is just accommodation and residential places. But out here it's really beautiful, and I'm actually quite glad we put in a bit extra just to get a bit of the sea view, because it's absolutely beautiful, especially if you come out here when the sun is setting. It's just a sight to behold. That's what you get out here, and we are hoping that we will have a fantastic time out here in Malta. So keep watching to find out where we end up going in the next few days, in the next 2 or 3 days. We're going to be visiting the islands Gozo and probably pass by Comino. So we're right now in boat tour of Comino, the other island. But I don't think we're going to make it today because the weather is so good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we are heading out to that island there. Gozo. Soon we're heading there, and we just left Malta, which is up there. Wow, look at that. Stunning. Absolutely stunning, breathtaking. It goes, my people. Look, any place, civilization can inayo, ancient buildings, and they've got castles and everything. Dear Lord, look at that one. Beautiful. I can't wait to explore this gem. Look at that background. So guys, I've just learned how to use this selfie stick, so lali selfie madenos. So we are going to be taking a little jeep tour of the island. That's the jeeps. So we're going to be going on one of these babes, and we're going to be touring the entire island for the entire day. So it should be an interesting tour, and I can't wait to get on the jeep. Guys, our jeep tour has started. That's what we're looking at now. Just leaving the port. As you can see it behind there. So this is our first stop. Yeah, so we've stopped here. And the reason we've stopped is not because we want to enjoy traffic there. No, it's because we want to have a look at that. So what you're seeing there, that little strip there, is the island of Comino. And not much happening there, but you can get a closer look at that on the cruise. A lot of people take cruises to that island. It's got like really nice caves in there, and people tend to do that a lot. But again, I'm going to show you behind so you can enjoy a bit of Gozo and the kind of structure here. It's all culture, like I said, nothing too urban. They've sort of maintained their architecture over the years, and the roads are just tiny and narrow, and traffic is heavy. We are going into a cave. Like I said, Gozo is full of adventures and surprises. So, let's see. Oh god, it's gonna get a bit dark in here, so you might not be able to see it. Oh no, it's not gonna get dark. It actually opens. You see the portion? You see on the other side. God, stunning, 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 stunning. Look at that.
It's very slippery, so I've got to be proper careful. Look at that. These, oh sorry. These, as you can see, are stunning. Look at that. So this is some of the surprises that Gozo has to offer. Gozo Island. I'm gonna go explore a bit in here. Just, oh my god, this is very, you have to crawl down to get to this. And then you just see more of the sea. More of it, more of it, more of it. And it's very steep.
Take care.
Okay, did you want to go up there? Because I'm scared now. I want to go back inside. Yeah, I'm going back in. Thank you. Jesus Christ, this is, what am I doing with my life? Our next stop has been out here on this cliffs, just overlooking the sea. This is a really spectacular place. I wish I could shoot a video here. It looks really amazing. So next up we are gonna head to, I don't know where, at some point, wherever the jeep takes us next. So this is our next stop. It's a little village, and as you can see, there's little boats in the water. They rely on fishing to sustain themselves, and as you can see, really Victorian buildings, and they've managed to keep their culture going, the fishing culture. So they would normally go out with this little boat into the sea and do, there's a lot of fishermen in these villages, and they would normally go out into the sea. Obviously it's a bit rough today, so no one's going to be going out, no fishing today, but that's our stop. So we're going to move on, we're going to head off to the next one, and I'll let you in on it when we get there. So this here is what they call the citadel. It's like their version of Fort Jesus. So apparently sometime in the 1550s the Turks came and attacked Malta, and they took everyone and made them slaves, and this is where they enclosed them. It was an entire city in itself. I'm gonna go inside and just see a bit of the history behind it, and just find out what the story was. But I'm just continuing to explore Gozo and learn a bit more about the Malta history. But this is one of the tourist attraction sites here in Gozo, and I'm gonna flip the camera and see what the little town surrounding it looks like. That's it. And that here again is a citadel. See loads of tourists coming in. This is the entrance. And voila. So today we have decided to do a little wine tasting tour to one of the vineyards. So Malta is known for its fine wines, and there's a lot of vineyards, and the winemaking process is a big thing here. So we're at one of the vineyards, Mdina wine estate, and we're going to be doing a bit of tastings for different wines. We were hoping to get a tour of the vineyard, but I think we missed the last one at 12, so Said Tuni just tasting. So I'll tell you how it goes. This is the wine variety we're going to be testing. Obviously we're going to be pairing it with all this. Mimi nakwambia ushamba itaniua. So guys, this is the first wine, the Mdina of Malta. To be honest, this whole platter, I don't even know it's supposed to go with what. So me, I'm just eating and drinking. So that's not bad actually. But like I said, I'm not even big with drinking. So me niko tu hapa kuenjoy. Kuna mwenye tunakuja that actually likes the moment and actually enjoys the moment. Me, I'm enjoying, but me chakula tu. Well, that's the first wine. I don't even know how to describe this wine because, like I said, I'm not about the wines and tasting and all that. But yeah, so I've got a whole assortment of them here to taste. And my next wine on the list is Chardonnay of Malta, which is this one. And I don't know why, but for a reason it's called Isis. And oh God. Well, it says here, it's well-structured citrus taste with a long, pleasantly acidic aftertaste. This is horrible. Lord have mercy. Hey, nirudisheni ushago. This here is the next one. You probably can't read it because it's upside down. Kanishi Rosé. It's the Cabernet Sauvignon of Malta, and it says it has vibrant color, coral color, blah 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 blah. Let's find out. Not bad. That's the usual rosé I'm used to. I can actually drink this. Probably the first wine in Nisema, I could actually drink this. Now, what to pair it with, I have no idea. Like I've got this whole, whoops, I'm spilling it. So I've got this whole platter, let me show you. That whole platter to pair these wines with. And to be honest, I'm just making shit up as I go. So yeah, I'm gonna go with grapes maybe? Right, it's the Merlot. And it says here it's actually Cabernet Sauvignon and Malta of Malta. 13% volume and a lot of stuff. Yada 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 yada. And let's just say this is going to be the first and last wine tasting experience I ever go through. This has been really awkward for me. Probably because, like I said, I'm not a big wine fan, but maybe that's why I'm not appreciating the taste and the, what are they called, the notes and everything. Yeah, I still don't get it. Yeah, so that's gonna be the last wine tasting tour for myself. I'm just gonna go outside and look at the vineyard a little and then we'll be off home. So these are some of the vineyards. I've actually never seen them or seen how grapes are grown. I don't know what, I couldn't tell you what variety this is, but I just know it's vineyards, grapes grow on this, and once the grapes are harvested and pressed and fermented and all that good stuff, you get good old wine from it. So it's been quite an experience. Would I do this again? Probably not, but if you're a wine fan and you're experienced with the art of wine tasting, it might be the thing for you, but for me that's probably a first and a last. Alrighty, we decided to be proper ninjas and walk from the wine estate to Mdina city. Mdina city is where some of the scenes from Game of Thrones were shot, like Kingslanding, and as you can see behind there, that's like the surrounded city. And I'm so glad we walked because you can't get this sight when you're taking a taxi. You can only get this from certain directions, and I'm so glad we actually chose to walk. So that up there in season 1 Game of Thrones, that was used as King's Landing. So what to a Game of Thrones, this was definitely worth the 45 minutes walk. So guys, it is that time again. I have to bid goodbye to Malta. It's been a good 4 days. Interesting. I say interesting because I wouldn't exactly say mind-blowing. I'm gonna say if you're a fan of art
history and architecture, you will love Malta. But I personally found it a bit bland, but that's just a much of opinion. We managed to visit Gozo Island, we managed to visit one of the winery, a few other places, but the highlight for me was probably because I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones and I got to visit one of the sites where it was shot. Mdina City was filmed as Kingslanding in season 1 before they moved the film to Croatia. I got to visit that and I saw the gate where Ned Stark and Catelyn Stark said their goodbyes. And inside the city is also one of these two Fingers brothers, which I couldn't find. But if you're keen on that, there is actually a Game of Thrones tours here in Malta. You could book yourself up on that. I didn't manage to go there because I didn't have time and it was all booked up. But those were the highlights for me. In terms of the budget, you're looking at about 50 euros to about 100 euros per hotel, depending on how far in advance you book it. And I'm talking about a four-star hotel like where we were staying. So you can work out that budget depending on where you want to stay. In terms of expenses, if you're going to have 2 meals a day, because breakfast is probably already paid for, you're looking at about 60 euros, which is about 8,000 shillings. And that way you can work out how much you want to spend and how many days you want to stay there. In terms of flights, I flew in from the UK. It cost me about 150 to 200. I say that because it depends on how far in advance you book the flights. But if you book them a few weeks, like a couple of weeks in advance, like I did, it's 200 euros. If you book them like a month in advance, you might even get one from 100 to 150. If you're flying in from Kenya, again, I'd be lying if I told you how much it costs. But I've given you the budget for accommodation and expenses, so you can work out how much the flight costs. But that's it for me. I'm going to go back home and make some more money so we can go on another holiday. Thank you for touring and exploring Malta with me. I hope to see you next time on the next one. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. But for now,